Egyptian society was structured like a pyramid. At the very top of this social pyramid was the pharaoh, Egypt's supreme ruler. Egyptian religion strengthened the pharaoh's authority. Pharaohs were believed to be gods, and their word was law. Next in importance were several layers of social classes. The classes near the top of the pyramid had fewer people and enjoyed higher status. The classes near the bottom had greater numbers of people, but lower status. Below the pharaoh were the next two highest classes in social pyramid, government officials and priests. They were the most powerful groups in Egypt. Government officials carried out the orders of the pharaoh. Most officials came from noble families. They were powerful and wealthy, and they enjoyed a high quality of life. Priests were also a powerful group because religion touched every part of people's daily lives. Priests were in charge of the temples and religious rituals. They also oversaw the important ceremonies surrounding death and burial. Next on the social pyramid were scribes. Scribes held a respected position in society. They recorded information for government and religious leaders. It took many years of schooling to become a scribe. Artisans occupied the next layer of the social pyramid. This included craftspeople like carpenters, metalworkers, painters, sculptors, and stone carvers. Artisans were highly skilled, but they had little social status. At the bottom of the social pyramid were the peasants. They were the largest social class. Peasants worked the land, providing the Egyptians with a steady supply of food. When not farming, peasants worked on the pharaoh's massive building projects. Egypt's social pyramid was fairly rigid. Most people belonged to the same social class as their parents. There was little chance of moving to a higher class. Members of different classes may have had some things in common, but in general, their lives were quite different. Egyptians in all social classes cherished family life. Most Egyptians married within their social group. Children were highly valued. Men and women had different roles within the family. Men were the heads of the households. They worked to support the family. Fathers often began to train their sons at a young age to take on their line of work. Women typically managed the home and raised children. Upper class women had servants or slaves to help them. Lower class women did the work themselves. Men were in charge of Egyptian society, but women enjoyed more freedom and rights than most women in the ancient world. They could own land and run businesses. They could also ask for divorces and represent themselves in legal matters. Some women in the middle and upper classes worked as doctors, government officials, or priestesses. Both women and men enjoyed a better quality of life the higher they went on the social pyramid. The Egyptians believed that their class system created a stable, well ordered society. Each group had its own role to play. Let's take a look at the duties and daily lives of various social classes during the time of the New Kingdom.